Hello, lovelies. It's me, Steph, and I am Scentsy Director for Team Scent Squad Empire. We are so excited to have you here because we want to share with you one of the amazing things that we do to up our envelope game. So, we take standard number 10 envelopes or social envelopes, and we just give them a little something, okay? But I'm going to show you how to do it. Now, full disclosure, I do everything in Photoshop myself when I'm working on graphics, but you don't have to have Photoshop to do this. You can have the free version of Canva, and you can make all of this happen with Canva and Microsoft Word. Super duper easy, and let's get started. Alright, so what you're going to do is you are going to log into your free Canva account. Yes, you heard me right, free. While I do a lot of things in Photoshop, you can do this with Canva for free. And there's a lot of cool things in the free version that you can use to up your work where you don't have to be a graphic designer to make it look cute. You can do it all on your own. So I have the number 10 envelope, white envelopes from Dollar General. I paid like $1.50 maybe or something like that for 50 of them. Super cheap. Now, I would tell you I like the Walmart envelopes better for my printer just a little bit because they're a little bit thicker. So they print a little bit better, but these work just fine too. So what I do is on your box of envelope, it's going to tell you what size you need. So this says it's a 4 by 9. Okay. So we have a 4 by 9. We're going to come over here to the custom dimensions, and we're going to do our width is 9 inches and our height is 4. Oops. But you know what? I didn't put that on pixels. We're going to switch this to inches, okay? Then we're going to come back over here and go back, 9 by 4. And we're going to create new design, okay? So what it's going to do is it's going to pull up Canva for us. And it's got all these wonderful things in here. But honestly, I'm not going to use any of these. I mean, I guess you could. This one's kind of cute. You could pop that in there and then just change it up a little bit. But we want to make it so that we can send this in an envelope, so that we can send this envelope out. So that's like way too much going on for me. So I am going to just click the best button in the world, undo. And I'm going to go over here and I'm going to go to uploads. Okay, so I've already uploaded a few things, but if I wanted to upload more, I would just go upload an image or video. So maybe you want to upload a picture of you popping your Bitmoji popping out of the thing. So I'm just going to click that, upload it. Maybe I want to upload, you know, I don't know, whatever I wanted to upload, right? Let's see here. That's all my downloads. Where is... I just got a new computer, so nothing is where it belongs. So I might want to go in here and grab something out of my downloads from the past, you know, and I could put it on there too. I was trying to find something that would fit. You know, you could do anything. You could really, really put just about anything you wanted on here. I can grab this heart, click open, and there's that. Okay, so now let's say I'm ready to start designing my envelope, okay? So I might put like this one over here, and I like that. Okay, so I'm just going to drag it and drop it wherever I want on this. Now, if I want it smaller or bigger, personally, I say go a little smaller than you think, or a little, yeah, just a little bit smaller than you think it should look. Because remember, this is what your envelope's going to look like. So you're going to want to make sure you leave enough room in the center for you to put addresses. So I always drop that there. And then I might come over here into the stickers. And I'm going to move this. It's like not helpful where it's at. I'm going to move this over here because it's not covering anything up. Okay, I'm going to go over here into the stickers. And I'm going to just click See All. You can search for a specific sticker. You can just select one. These are all already in Canva. So I'm going to grab this Enjoy Every Moment. And we're just going to make this for like SFR, right? Because that's coming up. So I'm going to just click Enjoy Every Moment. You can see it's doing this graphic-y thing where it's like drawing the lines in. It's not going to do that, obviously, when you download it. And I'm going to teach you how to download that. the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to already go ahead and just drop in my address label here. So, Steph and David Furtz, 3520 Lexi Drive, Jonesboro, R72404. If you want to send us mail, that's our address. We don't care. Somebody is always here. Okay, so I've got that. Obviously, I do not want my return address there. So I'm going to move it up here. Now, I want to get a little bit fancy, right? Because fancy is where it's at. So I'm going to highlight this. And then I'm just going to come in here and I'm going to find a font I like. Okay, it's telling me, you have the free. You can't use that font. So you'll see the ones that have a little crown next to them. That means they are only available with the paid version, which for some reason is the fonts I like all the time. Okay, but I'm going to use that one. It looks cute. I'm also going to make this a little bit smaller. So I'm going to come in here. I'm just going to highlight what I wanted to highlight, make it 8, and make it smaller. I want our name on the same row, and that's that. So that's all customized and looks pretty darn cute. Now you can go in and add whatever you want. Cue the confetti. Maybe this is for an award winner, and you want to put that on there. You can come in, you can drop that, and then you can use the little turn thingy here to turn it, and drop it right there. You can even color this. So you just click what you want to color. You can come in and go purple, and maybe you want to cue the confetti. You want it to be pink, whatever you want and however you want it to look. And then you can make this bigger or smaller. And then you're going to just doot like that. Okay, so personally, I think this looks pretty good. I may want to add one more little line on the bottom here, and let's see you at SFR. Okay, and I'm gonna just do that. Okay, now I didn't really want the rest of the stuff that's in this, so I might just come in and go delete that, get rid of that, and then I'm gonna go delete this too, and then I'm gonna come in and I just want to make this smaller. And I'll pop it in just like this. Okay, so this is how I've designed my envelope. Obviously, there is lots of different things. You can add photos, you can add a picture of yourself, you can add your Bitmojis, you can add elements, text, stickers, all kinds of things, shapes, whatever you want. The sky is the limit. Like I said, Canva has a lot of free options, so you have a lot of autonomy to do whatever you want with graphics that are already installed. And then once you've used some recently, they'll show up here in your recently used, so you can decide, like, I don't know why I clicked that, but anyway. So there we go. So this is what our envelope's going to look like. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to come up here to the top corner and you're going to click download. Of course, this is in the wrong place now. Okay, let's move this down here. Okay, you're going to click download. Now, when you click download, it's going to offer you some suggestions. So the first thing it's offering you to download it as an MP4. That's not going to work for us because we don't need this line moving. So what you're going to go is you're going to go up here and save it as a JPEG. Okay? So you're going to save it as a video or as a photo file. So save as JPEG and then click download. It's going to prepare your design and everything has its beauty, blah, blah, blah. This is my referral link. If I refer some friends, I can get free premium photos. That's awesome. So go, be my friend. Use my referral link, whatever. I'm not really that concerned. Okay, so you can see it downloaded here. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to switch over and we're going to use Microsoft Word. So stay put. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to open a blank document in Microsoft Word. And then I am going to adjust the layout. So the layout, I'm going to click at the top here for layout. And I'm going to change it to the size. We want to use the envelope number 10 size. We want to change the orientation so that it is landscape. And we want to set our margins to narrow. Okay? So that's going to make the margins out as far as they possibly can go. Well, pretty close to as far as they possibly can go. But because there is a percentage where your printer just cannot print to. So now we're going to add in our cute graphic that we made. So we're going to go over here to, whoops, we're going to go over here to design. And then I'm going to click on this button that says watermark. Down here under custom watermark is where you'll click next. Then you're going to go to picture watermark. Now you're going to select a picture. So you just browse to wherever that was on your computer. Mine is still in the downloads because I did not move it. I'm going to grab it and I'm going to insert it. Now I'm going to click apply so I can see where everything's fitting. Okay, I'm going to turn that washout off and I'm going to click it again. So now I can see how everything is fitting. So I'm going to put it at 100% and click it apply. Okay, that made it way too big. So I'm going to come down and try 50. Okay, 50 is still too big, so I'm going to go back to the watermark because I hit enter instead of apply. And I'm going to come back in here and I'm going to go 40. And I'm going to go apply. And that looks good. Everything is, there isn't anything cut off. I might be able to go a little bit bigger. I could probably go to 43 and apply. And it looks like it's a little bit closer to the edges. Maybe even 44 and apply. And close, because that looks like it's probably as close to the edges I'm going to get without it getting cut off. So now to make sure it's not going to cut off when we print, we're going to go over here and go to the print preview. Okay, so we can see, whoops, it did cut it off. So I need to make that a little bit smaller because it's cutting off our return address. Because I don't want to go back and re-edit the image file. This is how I do it. So I just go back here. I'm going to go back to my watermark. I'm going to go back to custom watermark, and I'm going to come in here and I'm just going to go, hey, let's just do 40. That looked good. I'm going to apply it. I'm going to hit close. I'm going to go back file and then to print, and voila. Everything is showing up on the envelope where we want it. Now let's say we want to print our addresses in there. So one thing I've done is I have printed out a report from the workstation with everyone that's going to attend SFR, all my consultants in our downline that are attending. And so I come over here and I grab that Excel file. I've formatted it so it's got their name, address, city, state, zip. All the other information was not important to me, so this is all that's in the file. So now I'll be able to use this file to pull that information in. So I'm ready to do my mailings. So I'm going to come back over here to mailing. And I'm going to go do a start a mail merge, okay? Or select recipients, excuse me. Select recipients. And then I'm going to go to use an existing list, okay? So now I have to find that list on my computer. I have saved in SFR. I have it saved in sample. I'm going to click open. There's my file. I'm going to click OK. So now that is ready for me to use when we're ready for it, okay? But we want to get it designed. We want the center designed cutesy pootsy too. Okay, so I'm going to click there and I'm going to go insert a field. So we want it to automatically insert their name for us. And then on the next line, we're going to double click where we want it. It's going to move over there. Then we're going to insert the address. We want it to automatically do that for us. We're going to double click again and we're going to tell it to insert the city, comma, space, insert the state, space, and insert the zip code, right? Because we want all of those to just go ahead and be in there for us. Okay, so we can click the preview results and it's going to show you this is what it would look like. Not cutesy pootsy, right? Okay, so we're going to come up here and click home. The first thing I like to do is I like to change this so there's no spacing. Then what I'm going to do is just simply tab it over to where I want it to be. Okay. Now I'm ready to get cutesy. So I'm going to highlight my name and I'm going to come here to all my fonts. And I'm going to pick this one and I'm just going to make it bigger and like that so it feels fun. Then I'm going to come here and I usually do my address font the same. And I try to keep it a font that's easy for our mail people to read. Because, well, yeah. They appreciate that. And so there's that. So you could do a script font like for this. I've done that for some too. So, you know, like Halloween, I might use this one for our VIPs. You know, And it's just going to be a matter of where do you want it to show up. But I like this one for what we're doing. Okay, so let's say that happens. Oh no, my name is too big. So you can end, or let's say you want to just change somebody's name, Steph Verts, instead of Stephanie. You can click on it and change it. You can adjust the size, the font size down, all of the things you can do. You can even change the color of the font. So let's say you want it to match the other things. So you want it to be pink, more colors. You can click pink and change the color of the font. You know, you can click this and change the color of that font too. Oops. You can make it, maybe you want to make it, you know, more of that blue color. You know, you can make it however you want. Okay, so now we're going to go back into, so we've got our, where we're sending it to, who we're sending it to, looking how we want. So the next step is to go back to mailings. Okay, we have it how we want it to look. Yay. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is finish and merge. Now, I have some people on our team that like go by different names. Like I might go by Steph, or I have a Patricia that goes by Trisha, or I have a Gwendolyn that goes by Gwen, or I just want to make sure everything fits right on each individual envelope. So I'm going to click Edit Individual Documents, and I'm going to say All, because I want them to pull all of those names from our Excel file into this. So I'm going to click OK. And you can see it pulled everybody in. So you can see Gwen's, and it kept our same formatting. Gwen's name was too long, so I need to make her smaller. Deb's looks good. You can see all of the things in here, and you can check everyone. So Trisha, change hers to that, and that is kind of how that works. So let's say somebody had not capitalized the D. So when it pulled it in like this. Okay, just if you want, you don't have to. It's going to still get to the drive, but you can make updates here too. And then what you'll do is you'll put your envelopes in your printer. You're going to need to follow the instructions for printing your envelopes on your printer. Some printers require them to go with the flap side up. Some require it to flap side down. It just all depends on how it pulls through your printer. But there should be a little icon on your printer tray that tells you which way to pull it in. And then you would just tell it to print. So File and Print, and it would just go through and print each page. So yeah, that's really all there is to it. Super easy, super fun. You can make your envelopes look great. You can change them up. It's a lot cheaper than buying stickers or buying custom envelopes. Printed from somebody else. Do it yourself. Make them look cute. Have fun. And definitely let us see what you posted. I would love to see your envelopes. So tag us on social media or, you know, whatever. I can't wait to see what you guys can create. See you guys real soon. Bye.